I'm immune to the pain, and I'm so used to the rain. Now I keep my head to the sky.
You're here again with Let Us Talk About It. We're here with Zachary to my right, and Zach will introduce the topic of today's show,
which will be life of a convicted felon.
So, with that life of a convicted felon, have you ever been incarcerated before?
Yes, I have.
Yes, how long?
28 years.
28 years?
28 years.
And you would call that a what? A Mandela?
Mandela. Yeah, Mandela.
So,
a little more than Mandela.
You said a little bit longer than that, stop playing. So you're here from Boston?
Yes.
And was you incarcerated here in Boston?
No, down south, Virginia, North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina, in Virginia?
Yes.
Okay, so you did time both up in the country bumpkins.
Yes.
Okay. So that was a pretty long stretch. Now, what were your thoughts when the judge gave you your time?
What were my thoughts? Running.
Running right away?
Right away. See how good they can shoot. No, but for real, you know, when he gave the judge in Virginia gave me 46 years, he actually understood what was going on. And I told him no, because I didn't think I could do 46 years, which it was broke down to 28. You know, really 22. You know, that the 8 come from, the 6 come from North Carolina. You know, so I did 46 on paper. But not physically.
Not physically, right. Because you had a good time.
Yeah,
And stuff
I
like that.
worked towards that and worked the way to break that down.
So how did you get good time?
School, work, staying out of trouble, which
Right.
came later.
Right. So because at the beginning of the time, you was just like, forget that, I'm doing whatever it is.
Oh, maniac. Man, for real. I mean, I was 22 years old. I mean, what can you tell me? I got 46 years.
Right.
I mean, what rules I need to abide by?
I know. You like forget everybody. You know, throw the book at me.
Yeah, you know, I was invited by this old convict, you know, told me how to, you know, break stuff down, you know, and it worked, you know.
Right.
So I just went to school and worked and stayed out of trouble.
Are you still in contact with that gentleman?
No, he passed away. He had a bad heart at the time.
Wow.
You know, he passed away before I left Virginia to go to North Carolina.
Right. Okay, so you did Virginia first and then North Carolina.
Yeah, yes I did.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you what you was incarcerated for. I'm not going to do that. Although they would want to know, but, you know.
It wasn't murder.
It wasn't murder.
It wasn't rape.
It wasn't rape.
And I didn't involve no kids. Okay? Now, don't worry about the rest. Don't worry about the rest. You know? Don't worry about the rest.
So, what were some of your losses?
My greatest loss was my mother.
Right.
Before I come home.
Right.
I think a year before I come home. 2 years. 1 year before I come home, I lost my mother. And that's the greatest, you know. And it touched me today, you know. I mean, I'll never get over that. Because for real, it's my fault, because I supposed to have been home 6 years prior to that. You know, by me being in trouble, you know, delayed my release.
Right.
So that's what it is. So I'm not mad at nobody but myself.
With yourself, right. You can only be, you know. So was there any other losses that you suffered?
Yeah. The second greatest loss probably be my daughter.
Oh.
You know, I miss raising her.
Oh.
I didn't get a chance. I didn't.
How old is she now today?
I think she's 32.
You think she's 32?
She'll be 32 soon or something.
Something like that.
She's 32.
So you have any other children?
Oh, no.
Do you plan on having any other kids? I might as well just...
No.
So do you have any grandkids?
Yes, 2. Lovely.
Oh, okay.
Lovely.
Good.
Yeah.
So now that the loss that you had with your daughter, you can now fulfill that with your grandkids.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Right.
That's the best I can.
That's the best you can do.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
Right. Now, how can you compare life before and after your incarceration? Because now, like, Boston's changed completely, like 360.
Yeah.
So what is the difference from then and now?
Well, Boston with me.
Well, you coming into the sheets all over again as a fresh baked potato.
Wow. Wow. Somebody hold the wolves back. No. It's like being a hard commodity,
Yeah.
And I just got to, stay strong and know where to go and where not to go.
Right.
So far I'm alright, I surround myself with good people.
Right, and then as long as you do that,
Yeah,
then everything's good.
Yeah.
Because I know it must be, you must have a lot of, what I say, anxiety, because there's so many things that you want to accomplish, like at a rush.
Yeah, but at the same time, I know things will come overnight.
Right.
It's
Overnight? You know it's gonna come overnight?
It's not gonna come overnight.
Right.
So it's a slow process. It's like playing chess.
Right.
So
Just,
I just let it come to me.
right. Just adapting all over again. So are you back in tune with the friends that you had previously?
No, don't. Some.
Some of them.
If they head on right, yeah.
Right.
But if not, I don't even go around. I pretty much see, who's doing what, If you're a bad individual, you don't need to be around.
Right.
Bottom line.
Now,
Male or female.
if you was to see the victim today, would you shake his hand?
Wow. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. It depends on the circumstances.
Would you hold a grudge though?
No.
No.
Why? No, because I violated his life.
Right.
How this is, he should have the grudge. He should have the grudge.
Right.
Yeah.
So if he was to come to you and shake your hand,
I don't
would
know.
you extend it?
I don't know.
You would keep your hand in your pocket?
I don't know. I might have to cross that bridge when I get there.
Right. Oh God.
That's the best I can put it, Like I said, it ain't because of him. I want it because of me.
Right.
So that's what it is.
Right. So how do you feel about the 3-strike law?
That's good and it's bad.
What's the good?
The good, if an individual got 2 strikes on him already, he already know. He ain't got no business putting no weapon in his pants or no drugs in his pocket or driving out no license. Because them will go around and get that 3rd strike. But if you got 2 strikes and something like that happen, then you want the community to rally behind you. That's crazy.
Right.
But if you got 2 strikes and the police having a bad day, and you spit your gum on the sidewalk, he want to get you a littering, now that's grounds for a community to rally behind. But that other situation, nah. So it's kind of like it's good and it ain't good. It's gonna help some, it's gonna hurt some. If an individual head on straight, it's gonna help.
Right.
If the head ain't on straight, it's gonna hurt him.
So if I had 2 strikes underneath my belt and I go to spit my gum out, I should already know not to spit my gum out if I.
Right, but I mean, but still that's no ground gonna give you no life sentence. When this guy got pistols and drugs and driving out a license, he got 2 strikes on him. He on parole for a life sentence anyway.
Tell me about it.
And he ain't gonna keep his head straight?
Right. Those are the ones we want to throw the books at.
Them the ones they keep letting back out.
Yeah. Those are the ones we want to, make it right for the streets, on these streets for our children.
So it's going along, it's gonna help, it's gonna hurt. It depends on what the community side that rally behind.
Right.
So you could rally for the wrong reason at the same time.
So would you believe that the 3-strike law will help prevent some of the crime that is happening in our streets? No?
Because it's a younger generation, that's doing the majority of the crime. So they ain't got 3 strikes.
Well, they can have.
I mean, they can have 3 strikes, but 8 out of 10 of them ain't got no 3 strikes.
Well, you'd be surprised.
I might be.
You'd be surprised.
If it do, it might help. It might not. Time will tell.
Yeah.
If they pass the bill. I don't know if they pass or not.
So what about their method of getting the guns off the streets? I guess they have to buy back guns or something like that. Well, I heard that they was doing.
What, pretty well?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well. and they had 3 murders within the last 6 days. They doing swell.
Well, not now, previously.
Yeah, they doing
Prior.
swell. They doing swell. They doing swell. Boston's finest. They doing swell. You know?
So what would you suggest that would help
I can't
decrease
suggest
the
that.
violence of the streets?
I can't suggest that.
You don't know?
No.
What would have helped you?
What did? Incarceration.
Really?
Yeah.
So, if you would have listened prior to incarceration, what may have helped you? What is like some of the things that these young men out here are missing?
The father figure.
Right.
Stop her. Stop her. You know?
I see it. I agree. Definitely, I agree. Because with the lack of, parenting.
Yeah, you know, that's I mean, that's what it is.
Right. Well, I have a young boy, and I just pray that he goes the right way. Like there's so many things that's happening today, and I just don't want him to go to the left. I want him to go to the right. I try to keep him involved in the sports, like they say.
Yeah.
Keep your child involved in sports, and they'll never go astray. Which
That's
I don't believe that.
No.
I don't believe that.
But once they get a different
The
street,
streets
it's
and their friends.
yeah, it's
Exactly.
it's
But then
hard.
when you hold them inside for too long, then that's when they become rebelling to you and your rules. Like they rebel on everything. They don't want to listen until they run into that brick wall, and then parents say, "I tell you so." But you can't keep them caged in.
All I gotta do, I don't know, maybe give a little running room, see how far you can run.
Yeah.
And see what you get out of it.
Right. Well, I mean.
I had a whole lot of running room. Ran slam in the back of a paddy wagon. So sometimes and again, it could help you, it could hurt you.
Do you have other siblings?
Yes, I have 3 sisters and a brother.
3 sisters. Are you the oldest?
No, I'm the third.
The
No,
third?
I'm the fourth. I have a younger sister, 2 older sisters, and a brother.
Wow, okay. So, incarceration affects the entire family.
Yeah.
So it put everybody at that state where as though, they miss that loved one.
Yeah.
So it can be hard at times. And then when it comes to writing the letters and accepting the phone calls, that could be hard on your part because at times you're not receiving the amount of letters that you want to receive, or you're not able to make the amount of phone calls to reach out to your family members
Right.
that you want to reach out to. So how did that make you feel?
That was rough, But then again, even though I wasn't getting the letters and the phone calls like I wanted to, I developed a family around me, and they visits and phone calls was always there. Just
Right.
wasn't from my immediate family,
Exactly.
So I kept a visit, I kept mail.
Kept the visit?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I kept the visit.
So you kept the visit, you kept the mail, you kept the canteen, you kept the job, you kept education, so you had all that. So you was pretty much sane.
Right.
Outside of being insane.
Yeah. I
Okay.
can say that.
Yeah, I got it. So, your daughter, let's talk about this daughter of yours.
This is going to be.
So does she stay here in Mass?
Yeah, she's living in South Boston.
She lives in South Boston. What's her name?
Shakina Happy.
Oh!
This song.
Shakina Hathaway. This is my dad, everybody. And yes, I've been missing out my dad for 28 years of my life, and I'm happy to have him with me today and for the remaining years to come. My papa. So, Papa, for coming to the show, I have a gift for you.
You do?
Don't start crying now. You about to cry? Cry, y'all. I have a gift for you. Gift lady. This is to show you my appreciation for coming to the show. And I would love for you to come back anytime. You know, if you have a topic, it's always the spark, the circle. We can talk about it.
Yeah, all right.
And this is for you.
This is crazy.
Okay.
You to see this here. What is it? Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome. Mwah.
Love you.
Thanks for coming. Love you too. So there we have it. The life of a convicted felon. There's more to that story, however.
Yeah,
We won't get into it. That's another topic.
We'll bring part 2 next shoot.
Yeah, we'll bring part 2. I'm gonna know him on that. Okay? But there you have it again. Thanks for watching. Let us talk about it. And tune in next time when we talk about Double Trouble. Thank you.
Great.
That was a very special moment. A very special guest. That was my dad. And every girl wants to be daddy's little girl. I'm 31, and like you said, his daughter is 32. I'm 31. I'm not 32. I'll be 32 this year, but he don't need to push the age limit on me more than it needs to be. However, because I'm 31, am I wrong for still wanting to be daddy's little girl? That daddy's little girl that didn't have her father right beside her, going to the store, the amusement parks, graduation, school plays, trouble with the boys, just to ride on his shoulders, anything. Am I too big to want to be, or rather, am I too grown to want to be daddy's little girl? That's the question. I don't know him that well, but I am getting to know him. And it's a joy getting to know this guy that shares the same similar characteristics as myself. It's unbelievable. So I guess I will be that grown behind woman that will still be daddy's little girl because she was a late bloomer. You know? But it's all good. Again, I just wanted to come back to the camera to give you guys a quick, a quick glimpse of how I feel about the situation of me not having my dad around with me for my life, 28 years of my life. And thank you.
Don't give a damn what you say to me. Never let another drink get away from me. Stay on my grind and always keep my head up to the sky.
Sky is the limit, so I'm never moving timid. If I want it, then I get it. Yeah, you talk it, but I live it.